Good evening. Hello everybody, how are you? I hope you're fine and everything is good. And I hope you're keeping safe too. Good evening, my dear. Okay, miss you so much guys and nice to see you again here. I'm pretty good, thank you very much, my dear. We have a good number of students here today, so we have good evening, Julia. We have Iyad, good evening, Rama, Rosanna, Shahman, Muhammad, Zaina Bayan, okay, and Gina, good evening, Shahnaz. Great to see you guys. Hello, Zaina. Hi, Iyad. So happy iftar. How was your iftar? Was it delicious? Yeah, this is the sixth day of Ramadan. Maybe. Well, not the sixth. Yeah, not the sixth day. Yeah, good evening, guys. Okay, just try to turn off your mics. Great, good evening, Rosanna. Yeah. Uh, yeah, now students are still arriving. Great. Hi, Hamad. Hello, Rana. Good evening. Uh, great. So this is a question for girls. Have you finished washing the dishes or not yet? Good evening, Abdullah. Or today is not your turn, girls. Hi, Christine. I'm asking girls if they finished washing the dishes after a fast. Have you finished that? Okay, not yet. Maybe you are. Okay, maybe you are attending a session and you are washing the dishes. What about that? Yeah, doing two things at the same time. Okay, guys. So today's session is number 6, and also today we're gonna finish the writing section and also the grammar section, hopefully. So we'll try to finish chapter 1 today. So we have some points still not finished from the writing. We're going to finish them today and talk about the grammar section, which is a very simple one. We will see now. So, okay, so are you ready to start this session? Let's do it. Very simple. So let's have just a review of the things that we've taken so far about the writing section. Okay, just 1 minute. We're still talking about the writing, let's say, and that's what we took last time. We started with the writing section, organizing ideas, how to order information in a paragraph. We said, if I'm talking about, for example, a person, I should mention first of all facts and then opinions, not the other way around. Okay, this is how we order information. They should be logically written. Okay, ordering information. So this is one important point, to order the information. Then we have the difference between fact and opinion. We said, like, fact, something which is always true, and opinion may or may not be true. So we have to distinguish between these two terms. So when I ask you to write a paragraph, an opinion paragraph, you have to know that you are writing your opinions. Okay? You are writing your opinions, not maybe facts. Yeah. Another thing that we discussed, the sentence. We said this is the first sentence in a paragraph. That's what we said. The first sentence in a paragraph, okay, and it tells us the main idea. Okay, so this is the first sentence, and this sentence tells us the idea of a paragraph. We call it a sentence. And we said it shouldn't be too general nor too specific. Okay, and we don't start the paragraphs with sentences like I'm going to write, this paragraph is about, etc. Okay, so this is what we explained, and also we have the things that I have summarized for you. هدول الشغلات اللي أنا لخصتهم لكم ما لهم موجودين طبعا بالكتاب. So we said how we write a paragraph. This is how we write a paragraph. First of all, we should start with the topic sentence, and this topic sentence talks about the main idea. And then we have supporting sentences. These supporting sentences supply the details. I mean, give details and give examples about the topic sentence, the main idea. And at the end, we have the concluding sentence, which is a summary of the whole paragraph. And we said, I mean, each paragraph develops one main idea, which is the topic of the paragraph. Okay, so if I have like 2 paragraphs, it means I have 2 ideas. If I have 1 paragraph, I have 1 idea. So, for example, for your assignment, when you are going to write your assignment, you are going to write a paragraph, just 1 paragraph. It means you have to write just 1 main idea. 1 main idea. Okay, so we have to put this in mind. Okay. Now, this is what we explained, and also, yeah, we didn't here. Here we have, sorry for that. So here we have the same non-diversity, but have 1 main idea. Yeah, then we talk about ideas, how we connect ideas, because we said this is 1 paragraph, so it means there should be cohesion and style. What's the difference between cohesion and style? We said cohesion means that all the sentences are connected, are well connected. All the ideas are well connected. So I can't, I mean, talk about one thing and then talk about another thing which has no relation to that first thing. Okay? So all the ideas must have relations, must be connected together. So this is cohesion. اوكي فبده يكون في عندي انا تماسك اوكي او ترابط في كل الافكار. هذا بسميه cohesion. And style, this is when you use clear and simple English. So for connecting ideas, we said we have to connect ideas. So for connecting ideas, we use linking words. Some of these linking words are and, but, so, also. We said, I mean, and, also, this is for introducing new information. But for introducing contrasting information, and so for introducing a result. You need to connect ideas together. Here we have about playing, or we talked about the comma, or we use comma. For example, we said if we have like the same verb, so immediately we put and without the comma. But if we have 2 different verbs, so we use a comma before and. So you see here we have comma and. Why? Because we have 2 different verbs, is and plans, 2 different verbs. But when we have the same verb, is studying, so just we add and. And for the last sentence, why don't I repeat Maria? So I said Maria is 19 and plans to be. يعني and she plans to be. ليش ما ذكرت she؟ لأنه the same subject نفس الفاعل. فإذا كان عندي نفس الفاعل ما في داعي أرجع أكرر ضمير الفاعل. مباشرة بذكر الفاعل because we have the same subject. But if we have a different subject, so we have to mention that subject. Okay, guys? Great. So هدول القصص اللي حكينا عليهم طبعا يعني حلينا تمرين هون حليناه وشفنا كيف عم نحط الفاست والآن. Great. هذا الشيء اللي حكينا عليه الدرس الماضي. Now we are going to continue with that. رح نكمل بهذا الشيء. نحن لساتنا عم نحكي بقصة linking words. أخذنا عن and, also, but, and so. Today we have exercises about the other ones, just one. Okay, guys. So here we stopped. I mean, last time. So the same thing we said here. We use but and so to connect sentences. That was just what we have just said. Okay, but we said but for contrasting information and so for the result. Okay, so you can also connect two sentences with but or so. Use a comma before these words when they connect two complete sentences. Okay, so we have to use comma before these two words. I mean, but also look. But introduces contrasting information. For example, look, he thinks his English class is excellent. He thinks the food in the cafeteria is terrible. So I have these two sentences. I'm going to connect them together. راح أحاول أربط هالجملتين باستخدام but. So we say he thinks his English class is excellent, but he thinks the food in the cafeteria is terrible. So here what do we have? Comma, but. So we have, okay, so we use comma but to connect two complete sentences. شو بنقصد نحن بال two complete sentences؟ أنا وقت بقول sentence معناتها sentence هي مؤلفة من فاعل plus verb plus object. هي بسميها أنا complete sentence، جملة كاملة، يعني مؤلفة من فاعل مفعول به، أو ممكن يكون شيء ثاني غير المفعول به. أوكي، المهم يكون في عندي فاعل وفاعل وكمالة. So he thinks his English class is excellent, but he thinks the food in the cafeteria is terrible. We have two different sentences. Okay guys, so this is what we have. So we have to know. فأنا عندي هلا ممكن طلاب تقول إنه مثلا أنا عندي هون نفس الفعل، يعني عندي thinks وهون عندي thinks. ليش مثلا إنه أنا ما حطيت مباشرة and أو حطيت يعني من دون فاصلة؟ هون نحن ما عم نحكي عن and، عم نحكي عن but. اوكي، فهون بيختلف الموضوع انه انا هون بدي احط فاصله مع but. اوكي، if I have two complete sentences، لو كان في عندي نفس الفعلين ما بيأثر. اوكي، بس انا عندي جملتين منفصلات فاجباري لازم انا اربطهم مع بعض. هلا جينا هون ما لازم مرتبطين كمان اوف كورس، لانه انا ايمتى بستخدم but؟ نحن قلنا بنستخدمها وقت بيكون في عندي جمل متناقضه contrasting information. اوكي، contrasting information يعني الجملة الثانية مختلفة عن الجملة الأولى. اوكي، فما لازم يكونوا هن مرتبطات. اوكي، so he thinks his English class is excellent, but he thinks the food in the cafeteria. So we have two contrasting information. Okay, no, we have always to use comma before but, Fabio. And here we have so introduces a result. For example, his company sells equipment to American hospitals. He needs English for his work. So I'm going to connect these two ideas. هربط هالفكرتين مع بعض. فعندي his company sells equipment to American hospitals, so he needs English for his work. So we have comma and so. Again, why? Because this is a result. Okay, so he needs his company sells equipment to American hospitals. Okay, لهيك هو بده أو بيحتاج إنه English. Sorry, that's why he needs English for his work. So here we have a result. Again, we need comma plus so. So it means when I want to use but or so, we use comma, but or so. But we have to pay attention that but is for contrasting information and so is for introducing a result. Okay guys? So this is very simple لأنه يعني حكينا عليهم تقريبا المرة الماضية كمقدمة. Okay, now let's have an exercise about that. We have these sentences using so or but. Let's try to do the first one. I'm having my cup of tea. This is a nice time to have such a one. Okay, we have, for example, Muhammad. I'm going to give you the mic, can you say?
Hello, doctor.
Hi.
She has to work all day, so she doesn't have time to do all her homework.
Yeah, great, excellent, Muhammad. Thank you very much. So she has to work all day, so she doesn't have time to do all her homework. Great. So we have a result here. Okay. So شو نتيجة إنه هي عندها شغل طول اليوم؟ إنه هي ما عندها وقت تكتب وظيفتها. Okay, great, excellent. So we have to use, so but don't forget to use comma. So here we add a comma, then so. Okay, so she has to work all day, comma, so she doesn't have time to do all her homework. Okay, وضحت الفكرة كيف عم نشتغل؟ فأول شيء بيعتمد هذا الشيء على المعنى، إنه أنا كيف عم بربط الجملتين مع بعض وما ننسى إنه نحط فاصلة. Okay, number 2. Yeah. So he likes his English class. He doesn't think the American students are very friendly. So let's say Gino. Raise your hand, guys. Okay, so Gino, I need the mic to. Who is going? Okay, Gino, I think you are not. Raise your hand. Who is going to say the correct answer? Okay, let's say Rana. Okay, Rana, I gave you the mic. ما في حدا معي. اوكي طيب. ما عم نسمع من رنا. طيب لوجانين. أنا أعطيكم المايك لحتى حدا يقول لي الجملة يقرأ لي إياها بشكلها الصحيح. Okay, good guys. But excellent guys. So let's say another one. Who wants to say the sentence? Who wants to say the sentence?
He likes his English class, but he doesn't think the American students are very friendly.
Yes, great, Muhammad. Excellent. So he likes his English class, but he doesn't think the American students are very friendly. So he likes the English class. اوكي ولكن هو ما بيفكر او ما بيعتقد انه هن هيك. اوكي فنحن دائما هون وقت عم نستخدم but معناتها في عندي جملتين متناقضات. اوكي so I have to use comma then but. اوكي نحن قلنا انه نستخدم but وقت بيكون في عندي جملتين متناقضات. Great, so he likes his English class comma but he doesn't think that American students are very friendly. هون ما فيني احط so لان هي ما هي نتيجه، يعني الجمله الثانيه ما لها نتيجه للجمله الاولى. Great, number 3 guys, who is going to raise your hand please and who is going to welcome. Let's see. Lujain, okay.
Hello. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Her company is opening an office in the United States. So, so it needs English-speaking workers.
Yeah, great, Lujain. Excellent. Excellent. So her company is opening an office in the United States. So it needs English-speaking workers. Great. Excellent. So it means here we need a comma and so, because we have a result. Okay? So this sentence is a result because of the first sentence. Okay? يعني النتيجة الثانية عفوا الجملة الثانية عم بتكون نتيجة للجملة الأولى، لهيك احنا بدنا نعمل هذا الشيء. So ما ننسى نحط كمان so it needs English speaking workers. Excellent, Susan. Thank you very much. Another one, number 4 guys. Raise your hand. Number 4, who is going to say number 4, read number 4. Yeah. Okay, who is going to do that? There is something in your viewer, Muhammad. Try to go out and then come in. Yeah, who is going to do number 4? Okay, Lujain, I guess. Or do we have another one before we? Okay, Lujain. So no one is.
Okay. She likes school life, but she is homesick for her family.
Yeah, great, excellent, Lujain. So she likes school life, but she's homesick for her family. So we need to add comma and but. طبعا انا عم تابع اجابات اللي عم يكتبوا على الويب ديمو، يعني عم شوف اجابات غدير، هداية، ليلى وباقي الطلاب. اوكي، وعم باخذ حدا انه يقرا كمان، فعم نحاول قدر الامكان الكل يشارك. اوكي، thank you very much guys, excellent. So but she is homesick for her family. Okay guys, so this is how we use that. بدنا نفهم معنى الجملة كيف عم نربط او بدنا نفهم المعنى انه كيف هالجملتين من المرتبطات مع بعض، مرتبطات كنتيجة ولا مرتبطات كتناقض، وما ننسى إضافة الكما. Great. Another thing. So we have one last sentence. Sentence, guys. So we're going to do number 5. Bedford wants to work in Japan. He wants to learn Japanese. Okay, Abdul Nasser. Right, another one. Yeah, guys, no problem. Okay. هلا عم بفتح من المايك بس ما حدا. Okay, Eugene, now the mic is with you. Yes, Rana, the mic is with you. Again, Rana, we can't hear you. ما نسمع من رنا كمان. بيان كمان، بيان ما نسمع منها. طيب خلينا نحل هاد. Okay, so Pedro wants to work in Japan, so he wants to learn Japanese. Okay, so that's the point. We need to add so. Great. So the same point. Any questions so far? Nice. So now, just 1 minute to look for another thing. Okay, guys. هلا there is like there is something which is some pieces of advice when you want to write something. Okay. So here they tell you like some tips about writing the first draft. What does that mean? Writing the first draft. So here they said good writers always write and then revise their work. The first time you write is called the first draft. In the first draft, you put your ideas together in the form of a paragraph. When you write the first draft, think about your ideas. Don't worry too much about grammar, spelling, or form. So this is something which is very important, guys. I want to repeat that again. So first of all, good writers always write and then revise their work. هذا الشيء أنا دائما بنصح فيه طلابي لما يكتبوا الوظيفة، وهذا الشيء اللي بديكم تطبقوه لما تكتبوا الوظيفة وقت رح يصير الوقت. أوكي، دائما نحن بنكتب شيء أول مرة ونرجع نعمل له مراجعة. أوكي، ما بنروح إحنا بنكتب الوظيفة مباشرة بنسلمها. This is a complete fault. Okay, so first of all you have to write, then revise your work. Now the first time you write is called the first draft. يعني أول مرة نحن بنكتب فيها بنسميها شو؟ المسودة، يعني مثل المسودة الأولى. تمام، first draft. هذه تكون المسودة الأولى، أول مرة بنكتب فيها لما بنعمل brainstorming ولما بنجمع أفكارنا مع بعض. أوكي، المهم نحن إنه نحط أفكارنا مع بعض، يعني ننسقها على شكل paragraph. Now in the first draft you put your ideas together in the form of a paragraph. شوفوا كيف؟ بنجمع أفكارنا كلها مع بعض بشكل paragraph. هذا الفيرست draft. أوكي، فأنا هون همي الأكبر بعمل الفيرست draft، همي الأكبر هو my ideas. How to connect my ideas، كيف عم بربط أفكاري مع بعضها. ما بهتم كثير للجرامر، يعني شوفوا شو عم بيقولوا لي don't worry too much about grammar, spelling or form. ما ناكل كثير هم، أو يعني كثير نسأل عن الجرامر والسبيلينج وهالقصص. تمام، هذا الشيء ايمتى بننتبه عليه بالريفايزنج بروسيس، لما بدي اعمل مراجعه للموضوع. اوكي، فانا دائما الموضوع لازم ينكتب على خطوتين. the first one في عندي first draft, this is number one, and number two revising. اوكي، شو الفرق بيناتهم؟ first draft انا هون بنتبه لكتابه افكاري، كيف عم بربط الافكار مع بعض. This is for first draft. هلا بالrevising أنا هون بنتبه للجرامر، للspelling ولقصص الميكانيزم. Okay, so that's the point. فهون مثل ما قلت لكم عم بيعطوكم نصائح كيف نحن نكتب الموضوع. كثير طلاب بينقصوا علامات بالوظيفة لأنه بيكتبوا الوظيفة مباشرة وبيسلموها من دون ما يعملوا لها revising، وهذا الشيء كثير خطأ، لأنه أنت بالrevising أكيد مليون في المية رح يطلع لك أخطاء أنت ما كنت منتبه عليها من قبل، حتى لو كانت أخطاء بسيطة على علاقة بالسبيلينج أو بالجرامر، رح تقول إنه كيف أنا هيك ما انتبهت عليها. أوكي، فهذا الشيء وين يبين معنا بالمرحلة الثانية اللي هي ريفايزنج. فدائما بنصح الطلاب اعملوا ريفايزنج وما تسموا الوظيفة مباشرة، لأنه بالريفايزنج كثير بننتبه لأخطاء نحن ما كنا منتبهين لها بالفيرست درافت. This is what I want to tell you. Okay guys? Great. Now, okay guys, now here we have editing and revise. هلا نحن فوق كنا عم نحكي عن شو؟ كنا عم نحكي عن الفيرست درافت. رح بس ارفع لكم اياها شوي. Yes, فالمرحلة الأولى هي writing the first draft. المرحلة الثانية إنه number 2 هي editing and revise. So this is the first phase, this is the first stage, and this is the second stage. Now what do we do in the second stage? Editing for content and form. You should edit a piece of writing at least 2 times. Okay, put this in mind. At least 2 times. اوكي، فنحن المراجعه لما بنعمل revising our paragraph فهذا الشيء لازم يكون اقل شيء مرتين او 3. So at least 2 times before you submit it. قبل ما تسلم الوظيفه before you do that. طبعا هذا الشيء ما بينطبق بس على الوظيفه، لاي فورم من الكتابه، يعني اي شيء لما انت بدك تكتبه هيك لازم تعمل. Now the first time you edit، نحن قلنا مو قلنا at least 2 times. طيب the first time you edit, focus on the content of the writing, the writer's ideas and how they organize and connected. This is in the first time of revising. The second time of revising, you focus on the form of the writing, the way the writing looks on the page, and the writer's grammar, spelling, and punctuation. You see, so this is very simple. So we have steps to writing a paragraph. في عندنا steps لكتابة الموضوع. اوكي. طبعا نحن اذا بتتذكروا حكينا عن حكينا انه كيف انا بكتب الموضوع بشكل عام. نرجع على Word document. نحن حكينا كيف كتابة الموضوع بشكل عام، انه لازم يكون في عندي topic sentence, supporting sentences, concluding sentence. تمام؟ هلا انا الا في عندي خطوتين. بالخطوة الأولى عندي ال first draft. بال first draft I have to write my ideas. Yeah. I have to write what? I have to write my ideas without too much worrying about grammar, spelling, or form. So this is the first draft. I focus about the content. Okay? Then, in the revising process, I have to revise my writing at least 2 times. The first time I focus on the content, كمان برجع بركز على محتوى الموضوع. يعني حتى بدي أعمل مراجعة للموضوع بدي أركز على محتوى الموضوع. اوكي؟ انه مضبوط افكاري كلها مرتبطه مع بعض, connected, well connected and organized. So this is for the first time. The second time you revise, now here you focus on the form, not on the content. You focus on the form. What does that mean? It means that I have to make sure that I start the paragraph with a topic sentence. Then I have supporting sentences, then I have a concluding sentence. This is the form. هذا هو الشكل. فأنا بدي أضمن بثاني مرة أعمل فيها مراجعة إنه أنا الموضوع عندي مؤلف من هالخطوات. And also I have to make sure that I have good grammar, I have good spelling, I have good punctuation. Okay? So this is how we write the paragraph. First of all, we have 2 stages. The first stage, first draft, just writing your ideas, okay, and put them together in a form of the form of a paragraph, okay. And then number 2, you have to revise it and revise. And in this process, we have also 2 stages. The first one to focus on the content again, and to see that your ideas are connected together using meaning words. And then the second time, you have to focus on the form, grammar, punctuation, and spelling. This is how we use that. Any questions so far? طيب good. هلا في كثير انه just 1 minute. اوكي انه انا في عندي paragraph يلي هو a new class member. تمام. هلا انا عندي هون paragraph مكتوب. انا بدي اطبق الشغلات اللي تعلمناها. اوكي بدي اكتشف انه هون في اخطاء عندي بهذا الباراجراف. So I have to say that to answer these questions, does this paragraph have a good topic sentence? Are all the sentences about one topic, one subject? Is the order of sentences correct? Can any sentences be combined? And which connecting words can you use? مين بيحاول يكتشف لي بعض الأخطاء بهذا الباراجراف يلي لها علاقة طبعا بالفورم وبالكونتنت بالشكل وبالأفكار. مثلا شو ممكن هدول الأسئلة اللي فوق ممكن يساعدوكم. شو رأيكم؟ هلا أول شيء Yeah, great محمد, excellent. This is about which. نحن قلنا ما لازم نبلش الموضوع بشيء اسمه this is about. إذا بتتذكروا قلنا ما بصير نقول مثلا أو نبلش الموضوع إنه this paragraph talks about or this is about. لازم ما نبلش الموضوع بهيك عبارات. أوكي، فلازم نلغيها. تمام. great excellent محمد. طبعا هون في عندنا مشكلة كمان، لازم ندمج الجملتين مع بعض. إنه أنا هون في عندي نقطة وبعدين مباشرة فعل this is wrong. So this is about that person who is a new member of the English composition class at American Community College. مثلا اوكي yes ممكن نحط and excellent جيمة انه بين الاسم والإيز. طيب there are many excellent Rana, there are many classes. So here we have to put are. We need a verb. There are many classes at ACC. He generally likes life in Bangkok. He likes the school. He doesn't like his dormitory. تمام. He is 18 years old. طبعا هلا برأيكم انه الجمل مرتبة بشكل صحيح؟ يعني نحن فوق حكينا انه هو بهي المدرسة مثلا he likes the school، بالاخير بعدين قلنا انه he is 18 years old. يعني الافكار ما لها مترابطة. شوي بيحكي عن العمر، شوي بيحكي انه شو هو بيحب، شوي بيحكي انه هو اوكي. سو ما في عندنا ترابط، فهيك معناتها انا ما في عندي cohesion. yes من فكرة لفكرة. so it means there is no cohesion. تمام. يعني حكى عن عمره وبعدين عم بيقول he is from a village in the north. he is studying or he is studying, so we need a verb here. Disconnected. yeah. he goes to movies. so that's the point. ممتاز excellent. هذا الشيء اللي بدي اياكم تلاحظوه بالموضوع. طبعا انتم عم بتلاحظوا هذا الشيء بالموضوع اللي موجود قدامكم كثير ممتاز. لهيك انتم معناتها هلا بتصير عندكم القدرة حتى تتلافوا هذا الشيء بمواضيعكم لما انتم تكتبوها. great. this is the point. طبعا احنا عندنا rules for editing كثير مهمين هدول لكتابة الموضوع. rules for sentence and paragraph 1، وهدول بدي اياكم تنتبهوا عليهم كثير لما تكتبوا موضوعكم. خلينا نشوفهم وحدة وحدة. The first one, you have to write the title in the center of the first line. Some people forget writing titles at the beginning of their paragraphs. كثير هلا بكره طلاب يجوني كاتبين الموضوع بس ناقصين العنوان، وهذا الشيء خطأ لأنه في علامات على العنوان. فمعناتها you have to write the title in the center of the line. يعني دائما بنكتب الموضوع بالمنتصف بعدين بنكتب الموضوع. اوكي. فمثلا نشوف يلي كثير طلاب بينسوا يكتبوا التايتل. this is wrong. you have to write the title in the middle of the paragraph. Now capitalize all important words in the title. Okay, so all important words in the title. What you buy is with capital letter, capital letter, capital letter. كل شيء كلمات بالتايتل لازم احطها بحرف كبير. طبعا ما عدا الارتكلز، يعني ال A and that واحرف الجر of مثلا وهذا الصف. اوكي. طبعا هون مثلا ممكن حدا يسالني ليش حطيت ال A بحرف كبير؟ لانه اجى باول العنوان. فلما بتجيني أداة مثل A and the أو حرف جر تمام بأول العنوان فبحط الحرف الأول كبير. بس لو كانت ال A موجودة في منتصف العنوان ما في داعي أحط حرف كبير. أوكي، تبقى حرف صغير. طبعا وكل كلمة من الكلمات المهمة أنا بقصد بالimportant words من content words، الكلمات اللي بتحمل معنى. هدول content words فبحطهم حرف كبير كل واحدة. This is for the title. Don't capitalize small words like a, that, to. هلا حكينا هي الفكرة. Don't capitalize them and in titles except at the beginning of a title. So if they come at the beginning of the title, though, we can write them in capital letters. But if they are in the middle of the title, don't capitalize them. Okay? Number 4, skip a line between the title and the paragraph. Skip a line between the title and the paragraph. 5, indent, like leave a space at the beginning of every paragraph. تمام؟ هلا هي نقطة كثير مهمة. indentation. indentation it means leave a space. هلا السبيس كيف بتكون هي؟ إلا بتكون 5 spaces or tabs. يا اما نضغط زر التاب او نترك 5 spaces، يعني نضغط مرات. في كمان بهذا الموضوع انه هون نبلش الموضوع مباشرة من دون ما يعيش indentation. اوكي، الاندنتيشن هو لازم يكون هيك، وبعدها يعني السطر الاول شفتوا من وين بلشته انا؟ تمام؟ فانا هون في عندي بالسطر الاول indentation. هل indentation هو بيكون اما 5 spaces or tab بس للسطر الاول، مو لكل الصفحة محمد. just for the first line. راح أعطيكم مثال بالreading text لما قرأنا. yes. شوفوا لي هون أنا شو ببلش السطر الأول بالباراجراف. هون في عندي indentation. أوكي. أوكي، السبب إنه أنا لحتى أعرف إنه أنا هون بلشت بباراجراف جديد. أوكي، إنه أنا هون بلشت بباراجراف ما له متصل مع شيء قبله، انه هي فقره لحالها. اوكي، فقره جديده بلشت بباراجراف، فدائما السطر الاول لازم يكون شو في عندي indentation. هالاندنتيشن مثل ما قلت لكم بتكون 5 spaces or tab، ما لازم ابلش مباشره من دون هاي سبيس. تمام، نرجع بنشوف كمان بعض النقاط المهمه. great. Now begin every line except the first line at the left margin. Sometimes a line for the left margin is on the paper if it is not leave a space for 1 inch. Okay, no Lulia, you have to add. نحن عم نحكي عن موضوع لويا، يعني أول سطر السطر الأول بموضوعكم لازم يكون في عندكم الفراغ هذا الانdentation. اوكي، وبتفصل بين التايتل وبين الفيرست لاين. اوكي، شغله ثانيه انه هون نفس الشيء، الفكره هي تابعه للفكره رقم 5، انه انا مو عملت سبيس بالسطر الاول. هلا السطر الثاني والثالث واللي بعدهم خلص بيرجع يعني مثل ما كان بالاول، يعني بس انا السطر الاول بعمل له هيك، اللي بعده بيرجع من البدايه. اوكي، حتى يميز يصير في عندي انا هون indentation. طيب ما بشتغل leave 1 inch margin on the right. So you have to leave 1 inch margin on the right too. These are called margins. Use the period at the end of every sentence. At the end of every sentence you have to use the period. For rules on punctuation, okay, no problem. We can talk about that later. Leave a small space after the period. This is very important. كثير في طلاب بيكتبوا البيريد النقطة يعني أو أي punctuation مو بس البيريد، ومباشرة بيكتبوا بعض الكلام اللي بدهم يكتبوه. أوكي، ما بيعيشوا سبيس، لا نحن لازم نعيش 1 space. اوكي، يعني انا مثلا حطيت كما سبيس بعدين بكتب and، ما بصير اقول كما and مباشرة. You see the difference? So دائما لما نعيش space, one space between the punctuation and the rest of the sentence. Begin every sentence with a capital letter. Every sentence with a capital letter. Also capitalize names of people and places. And so this is well known because these are proper nouns. Now, if the last word of a line doesn't fit, use a hyphen to break it. You can break a word only between syllables. Yeah, so here they said if the last word of a line doesn't fit, use a hyphen to break it. So this is called a hyphen. For example, I have the equipment. يعني أنا مثلا بدي أكتب كلمة equipment وما وسعت معي بالصفر. اوكي فانا بدي مثلا لعند الايكويت خلصنا السيلابل ننزل للسطر اللي بعده. هلا انا هي ما بدي اياكم كثير تنتبهوا عليها لانه ما كثير مستخدمه هي الايام. اوكي يعني هي كانت مستخدمه قديما بالكتابه الكتب او الخط اليدوي. حاليا خلص لحاله هو اللي تسطر لما الكلمه ما تسع الوورد دوكيومنت هو لحاله اللي تسطر. ف don't worry about that. Okay, so forget about this. Number 13. Periods and commas must follow words. They can't begin a new line. Yes. So we can't begin a line with a period or comma. Every sentence in the paragraph follows the sentence before it. Start on a new line only when you begin a new paragraph. You see? So start on a new line only when you begin a new paragraph. هلا في كمان هذا خطأ شائع ان في كثير طلاب مثلا بيكتبوا السطر الاول بيحطوا نقطة بعدين بيضغطوا انتر بيروحوا للسطر اللي بعده انه هم بدهم يكملوا. لا نحن خلص بنكتب الجملة الأولى ونحط نقطة وبنكمل الكتابة. ما في داعي نضغط زر انتر لأنه انتر بس ضغطنا بينزلنا سطر لتحت انه نحن بدنا نبلش باراجراف جديد فقرة جديدة. اوكي لا انتوا بتكتبوا الجمل كلها جنب بعضها هو لحاله بينزل. اوكي الوورد دوكيومنت لحاله بينزل اكثر لما بيخلص السطر. ما في داعي نضغط انتر. بس ضغطتوا انتر معناتها انتوا عم تضغطوا فقرات جديدة. No, this is wrong. Now 15. In formal writing, most paragraphs have 4 to 10 sentences. A paragraph usually has more than 1 or 2 sentences. Yeah, so this is about the length of the paragraph, about 10 sentences. We will talk about that later on. Okay? Any question? فهذول النقاط كثير مهمين لازم ننتبه عليهم لما نحن بدنا نكتب الموضوع بالإضافة للنقاط السابقة اللي ذكرناها. اوكي؟ أنا قلت لكم إنه رح نحاول قدر الإمكان نحكي عن الموضوع لحتى نتلافى أكبر قدر ممكن من الأخطاء لأنه ما في عندكم فرصة غير مرة واحدة فقط. فما حدا يقول ما انتبهت وما انتبهت على الدكتور وما راحت علي هي الفكرة. أوكي بدنا ننتبه لهذا الصف. يس جينا تمام بس يجي وقت بنحكي على الشيء. أنا رح أحدد لكم أوكي بس رح نشوف عن شو بعد مو لا بس شيء متعلق بالشيء اللي عم ناخده. تمام النقاط اللي حكيناها هدول بينطبقوا على كل المواضيع. Yes of course جيما حتى عدد الكلمات. Okay. Okay guys, let's take a break for 2 minutes and then we come back, okay? Because we are going to start with the grammar. Okay, come back again, guys. Yeah, nice break. Okay, so yeah, okay, so this is like just an editing checklist. This is very simple. We talked about that before. Just when you want, after you write paragraph, you have to check for the content, you have to check for the organization, you have to check for the cohesion and style, to check for the grammar and to check for the form. اوكي فنحن دائما بدنا ننتبه لهدول النقاط لما نكتب الموضوع ونعمل ريفايزنج بروسيس. سو بدها تكون بهالطريقه انه نحن نختار نتاكد من هالقصص يلي كاتبينها انه مثلا بالكونتنت انا is it complete, is it correct, بالorganization are all the sentences about one topic, cohesion are they connected, well, grammar is my grammar correct, etc. I mean نفس القصص اللي حكيناها. Now guys, this is the part 5, section 5. This is the last section in your chapter 5. Yeah, from chapter 1. Okay, now here we are talking about present tense of the affirmative, negative statements and contractions. Now, the main point here is that they are talking about the verb to be. Present tense of verb to be. And I mean, this is very simple. So it has like different forms. Now, when we talk about affirmative sentence, we have affirmative, we have negative, and also we have question. But now let's talk about affirmative. Affirmative means the positive sentence. يعني affirmative هي الجملة المثبتة, positive sentence. And here we have negative. Now, regarding the positive sentence, we have am, is, are. Okay, so this is what we have. Here we have some notes. You see, use am with the pronoun I. Okay, use are with plural nouns and we, you, they. Also, we have these, those. Use is with singular nouns and he, she, it, this, that. So this is very simple. So when I say, for example, I'm from Japan, the students are late. Why are? Because we have S. You are twins. The teacher is over there. Okay, so we have teacher. This is singular. You is plural, etc. Okay, and if I want to make negative sentences, we say I am not late, she is not in this class. So just I use not after these verbs. So when I say use not after the verbs be in negative sentences. So this is very simple. I want to show you something about that. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. So when I talk about, let's say, these things, this is very important. Okay, guys. So here what we have. طبعا هدول ملاحظات خارجية بدنا ننتبه لهم لأنه كثير بيفيدوني بالجرامر. So أهم شيء أنا لازم أعرف the English word order. يعني أنا إذا عندي جملة بالإنجليش كيف بتكون؟ First of all, I have the subject, then I have verb, then I have rest. هلا أنا ليش هون قلت rest؟ لأنه rest ممكن تكون object، ممكن تكون subject complement. تمام؟ هلا أنا دائما بحب نكون دقيقين لما ناخذ قاعدة أو شيء معين. هلا أغلب الأحيان بيقولوا إنه الجملة لازم تكون مؤلفة من فاعل ومفعول به. لا، مو شرط دائما يكون في عندي أنا مفعول به، ممكن يكون عندي شيء ثاني غير المفعول به. Okay? Look, for example, if I say he is clever. Okay? هلا he subject is verb and clever adjective. هلا أنا ما هي adjective بس أنا شو بسميها قواعديا؟ بسميها subject complement، يعني مكملة للفاعل. ليش؟ لأنه أنا عم بوصف فيها الفاعل اللي هو هي. يعني هو is clever، مين هو الclever؟ he not she. so معناتها أنا إذا اجتني الكلمة هي عم توصف الفاعل ما عاد اسمه object مفعول به. But when you look for the second one, she ate an apple. She is a verb, a subject. Ate verb. Apple is an object. ليش؟ لأنه الأوبجكت ما عم بيوصف الفاعل. يعني مين هي الأبل؟ مين التفاحة؟ هي لا. Okay, so بقول أنا she ate what? She ate an apple. يعني هي جواب لكلمة ماذا مثل بالعربي. اوكي، فمعناتها مو دائما شرط لازم يكون في عندي مفعول به، ممكن يكون عندي شيء ثاني. فدائما ترتيب الكلام بالجملة subject, verb and rest. Rest could be object or subject complement. As we said, subject complements describe the subject. So clever describes he. Now sentences with enjoy, like, don't like as verb. For example, follow this one. Look at the sentence immediately. I am enjoying this unit very much. So, I am enjoying. I is the subject. Am enjoying is the verb. This unit is an object and very much is an adverb. Okay? طيب هلا الفكرة إنه أنا we can't use an adverb between the verb and its object. So for example, we can't say I don't like at all swimming. So at all is an adverb. We should put it at the end here. Why? Because we can't use an adverb between the verb and the object. دائما الverb والobject لازم يكونوا ورا بعض، ما بصير يجي شيء يفصل بيناتهم. Okay, so we can't say I don't like at all swimming. أو مثلا الجملة اللي قبلها ما بصير أنا أقول I am enjoying very much this unit، لأنه I'm enjoying هو الفعل ومين المفعول به تبعه؟ this unit. فما لازم يكون في شيء بيناتهم يفصلون، دائما لازم يكونوا مترابطين مع بعض. فالادفيرب عم يكون بالاخير مثلا. هي نقطة كثير مهمة، لازم هدول بعض النقاط القواعد المهمة. اوكي، طيب هلا شيء ثاني مثل ما قلنا هون مثلا I really enjoy cooking. I enjoy really cooking. This is wrong. yeah. مو شرط بالاخير، بس انه المهم ما لازم يكون بين الفعل والفاعل، عفوا بين الفعل والمفعول به. But this one is correct. I am really enjoying this unit. This one is correct. I really enjoy cooking. But we can't say I enjoy really cooking because enjoy is a verb and cooking is an object. ما لازم يكون في شيء يفصل بيناتهم. اوكي، ممكن يرجينا، بس طلع مثلا هون كمان انا عندي ظرف وين كان محله بين الفاعل والفعل. So it's not always at the end. So we have to know that. Great. طبعا في عندي بعض الملاحظات بالنسبة pronouns of pronouns. This is very important. And now we have some types. We have subject pronouns and we have object pronouns. Subject pronouns, you know, all of them are very simple. I, you, he, she, it, we, they. Okay. And here we have to know something about subject pronouns. نحن دائما لازم نعرف انه مو بس والله نقرأ ال subject pronouns انه انا حافظهم على الغايب I, you, he, she, it, etc. لا، لازم اعرف كيف استخداماتهم. يعني انا عندي 3 انواع لهم. First person pronouns يلي هن I and we. ال first person pronouns هن نفسهم ضمائر المتكلم بالعربي. I and we. The second one, the second person pronouns اللي هن just you. فقط ضمير اليو، لأنه نحن اليوم بنستخدمه للmasculine, feminine, singular and plural. Okay. اليو دائما بنستخدم مفرد مذكر جمع مؤنث. And the last one we have third person pronouns. He, she, it for singular and they for plural. So we have to know these things about subject pronouns. Now we have object pronouns. These are object pronouns. I, me, you, he, him, she, her, it, we, us, they, them. Okay, so these are very important. We have to memorize them. Okay, another thing is that we said here, object pronouns, they always come after a verb or after a preposition. For example, when I say he likes her, so we have object after a verb. She was waiting for him, so we have object after a preposition. You see? So objects can be used after a verb or after a preposition. هلا في عندنا كمان انواع ثانيه من البروناونز اللي هي possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. Now possessive adjectives هلا اثنيناتهم لهم علاقه بالملكيه، يعني possessive adjectives هي العلاقه ب صفات الملكيه و possessive pronouns هي ضمائر الملكيه. فاثنيناتهم لهم علاقه بالملكيه، لكن شو الفرق بيناتهم؟ الفرق بيناتهم انه بالتركيب. اوكي بالتركيب. كيف يعني؟ يعني مثلا possessive adjectives they are followed by a noun always followed by a noun. A noun comes after them. For example, my sister is a teacher. So sister is a noun. Okay, sister is a noun. So this pronoun describes this noun. So this is my is a possessive adjective. صفة ملكية عم توصف الاسم اللي عم يجي بعدها، فحسنا بده يجي بعدها اسم دائما. My sister is a teacher. But possessive pronouns هذول بنسميهم ضمائر الملكية. They come at the end of the sentence or after of. For example, this book is mine. This book is mine. So this is at the end of the sentence. Or we can say he is a friend of mine. هو صديقي. So after of or at the end of the sentence. شو الفرق بين جملة this book is mine and this is my book؟ يعني أنا وقت بقول this book is mine أو this is my book the same sentence نفس المعنى. But this is my book. So book is a noun and my describes this noun. لازم دائما يجي بعد اسم. أما بالجملة هون اللي مكتوبة قدامكم this book is mine so this is possessive pronoun. Got the point? So دائما لازم نحط هذول النقاط. اوكي بانتباهنا دائما انه لازم ننتبه لهم. Great. What should you say now? We have a present and we have past. In the present, I am, he, she, it, is, and we use they, are. In the past, I was, he, she, it was, and we use they, were. Okay, so this is about verb to be. Okay, then about what? Example about what? So this is verb to be that we are talking about. Yes, for example, if I said you'll have to tell me the difference between these two sentences, I'm going to write two sentences and then tell me the difference between them. If I said this, for example, this is her, yes, this is her. For example, this is our pen. This Okay, so what's the difference between these two sentences, guys? What's the difference between these two sentences? This is her pen and this pen is hers. اللي كتبت لكم اياها بالويب ديمو. هلا الفرق انه اثنيناتهم لهم علاقه بالملكيه. يعني انه هذا القلم هو لأنا. بس الفرق انه الجمله الاولى this is her pen، her هو صفه ملكيه لانه اجى بعده اسم اللي هو pen، عم توصف الاسم اللي اجى بعده، انه هذا القلم لأنا وليس لإله او لحد ثاني. اما الجمله الثانيه this pen is hers، وهذا القلم هو لإلها كمان قلمها. فهرز هون هي ضمير ملكية وليست صفة ملكية لأنه ما بيجي بعد اسم، وهي بتيجي أغلب الأحيان بآخر الجملة. أوكي، هذا الفرق بيناتهم. فمن حيث المعنى نفس الشيء، من حيث التركيب صفة الملكية عم يجي بعدها اسم، ضمير ملكية ما عم يجي بعده اسم. That's the point. Okay. Great. Now let's go back to the book. هذا الشيء اللي حكينا من شوي. طيب. هاي بالنسبة ل contractions شو بنقصد فيهم are short forms, so they are used in conversation and informal English, okay, and full forms are informal. Okay, so for example, I am Mexican, this is the contraction, he, she is, this is the how we contract it, how we write it in short form, so it's not very simple, you know. I'm not interested, he is, she is, it's not here, yeah, I mean, you see, so this is very simple. Just they tell you how we contract the contractions. Okay, guys, please listen between Cami and Yumiko. You have to complete the sentence with the correct form of verb be. Use contractions when possible. Look at the first one now. The instructor isn't yet here, or isn't here yet. She yes, what about number two? So بدنا نستخدم بس الverb to be حصرا. Okay, طبعا yes, she excellent محمد ليلى, so she is late. Great, she is late. So the instructor isn't here yet, she is late. Yumiko, no, she isn't, guys, because we have not, okay? ممتاز, she is not. Excellent. طبعا لأنه نحن بنعرف إنه أخذنا إنه she تأخذ is وعندي not حطيت لها not, she is not. فأنا ممكن أكمل بشكل كامل، يعني أكمل بفول فورم كشكل كامل فول فورم، وممكن أكتبها ب شكل contracted. طيب it yes, excellent guys, it's early, yeah, very simple, it's early. Okay, it the second one, number 5, great guys, it's not excellent, it's not even, okay, 9:45. A lot of students, excellent guys, are not excellent. So بننتبه إنه عندي students هي plural, so we use are, and we have not, the contracted form. Great. So a lot of students are not here yet either. Well then, let's get a cup of coffee. The snack bar, number 7, the snack bar, great guys, is open. Excellent. The snack bar is open. No, thanks. Don't forget to put not. I am not. طبعا هون شباب ما بنختصر نحن الام مع النوت، اما بنقول بنختصر الاي مع الام والنوت بنعيشها لحالها او بنكتب بهذا الشكل، بس ولكن ما بنختصر الام مع النوت. This is wrong. Okay, so I am not. Great. So I have to do the homework. Excellent. So you see, very simple. Now, Tammy, the homework, not number 9 now, the homework is excellent. The homework is difficult. Now, number 10, the exercises are excellent. Okay, love your participation, guys. So the exercises are complicated and confusing. 15 minutes, just are, yeah, don't forget not. ما حدا ينسى not. 15 minutes are not. "15 minutes aren't enough time to do it." You are excellent, because you are making me nervous. Tammy, 13, I am excellent. Great. I am sorry, but it really is excellent, guys. It really is. Too late to do the homework now. You are probably right. You see, very simple. Excellent, guys. So here we have an exercise about the use of verb to be. كيف عم نستخدم الverb to be. Excellent. Now, another point. Yeah. Okay. Now, here we have another thing is about yes no questions and short answers. نفس الفكرة هلا هون، بس عم نحكي يعني كمان عم نحكي نحن عن الverb to be، بس ولكن بصيغة yes no questions. So here we have I am I early, is she Japanese, are you late, are they late. طيب هلا في شغلة ما بعرف إنه موجودة عندي. just one minute. نحن هون بدنا نعرف الفرق إنه نحن عندنا دائما بالquestions two types. Okay, إنه عندنا بالquestions two types. I don't think I have that. في عندي question بتبلش بفعل مساعد و questions yes excellent عبد الهادي WH questions and yes no questions. Okay, WH questions WH questions and yes no questions. تمام. هلا نحن هون عم نحكي عن ال yes no questions. ليش yes no questions؟ كيف بدنا نعرف انه هدول yes or no questions؟ اذا بلشوا بفعل مساعد حصرا. طبعا الفعل المساعد اللي نحن هون عم نحكي عنه هو الverb to be. بس بلش السؤال عندي بالverb to be يعني am is are، معناتها هذا جوابه yes or no. for example, am I ready? Early? Yes you are. أو no you are not. Okay, فعل يكون yes. مثلا شوفوا لي هون aren't you early? Yes I am. No I am not. لاحظوا لي الكونتراكشن فورم انه انا ما بدمج النوت مع الام، ما بصير ندمج النوت مع الام، ولكن نكتب بشكل كامل. تمام. هلا هون في عندي نوعين عم بيقولوا لي انه affirmative questions and negative questions. انه انا سؤال ببلش فيه بصيغه ايجابيه or a question which I started with a negative. Aren't we late? Aren't they late? Yes they are, etc. So that's the point. Again, we have affirmative answers and negative answers. يعني أنا إذا قلت لكم مثلا are they late؟ فالإجابة ممكن تكون إما yes أو no. إذا كانت yes they are. إذا كانت no they are not. فبدي أنتبه أنا باليس no question الإجابة فقط بتحتوي على yes أو no فاصلة الفاعل زائد الأوكسيلياري فقط. يعني أنا ما بصير أكمل. ليش اسمها إجابة الأخيرة؟ لأنه بس أنا عندي فاعل وفاعل فقط. يعني يعني عندي yes أو no والفاعل وبعدين الأوكسيلياري، فاعل وبعدين الأوكسيلياري. اوكي، ممكن تكون الإجابة yes أو no، هذا حسب بقى السياق، حسب طبيعة السؤال. مثلا شوفوا لي الجملة هون are you late؟ yes you أو we are، no you are not or we are not. اوكي، طيب إذا كان عندي negative question now، يعني إذا بلشت أنا السؤال بكلمة negative ب not، يعني مثلا isn't that woman، شوفوا لي هالجملة isn't that woman a professor؟ هلا إذا كانت الإجابة إنه هي professor معناتها yes she is. إذا كانت لا ما لها professor no she is not. Okay, so very simple. So note here they said in a yes no question the verb comes before the subject. Yes no question the verb comes before the subject and this is what we have. عم بيقولوا لي إنه أنا دائما عم بيكون عندي الفاعل بعدين الفاعل in yes no question. Now, negative questions are used to express the speaker's belief or expectation. Contractions are not used in affirmative short answers, they are used in negative short answers. Not important, so not that much, okay? Let's do an exercise about that. Here, writing questions for the answers below. Different questions are possible. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he is the best student in the class. Is Marco a good student? مثلا, okay? So we have to write a question. Yes, no question. Look at number 2, the second one. No, he isn't. He is in the English department, for example. Look at this one. Okay, no, he isn't. He is in the English department. So how can I write a question? Here we have the answer is no, he. So أنا ممكن معناتها أقول is he على غير الانجليش جيمة، لانه هو عم بيقول لي انه هو بالانجليش ديبارتمنت، معناتها انا سالته انه بغير قسم هو كان. is he مثلا in the history department? Is he in the history department? No, he is not. He is in the English department. You see? Great, excellent عبد الهادي. Okay, so in this way. لأنه نحن أنا قلت إنه جواب مختلف، معناته أنا سؤالي مختلف كان عن الجواب. لو كان السؤال أو عفوا لو كان الجواب yes، معناته أنا بقول بالسؤال إنه he is in the English department. هي if the question was yes, okay, but here the answer is no. Number 2, no she isn't. She is from New York. No, she isn't. Is she from Syria? Excellent, Jima. Is she from Syria? Or is she from Lebanon? No, she is not. She is from New York. Excellent. Number 3. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. What about number 3? Yes, we are. Yes, what can we write? We have different answers, okay? Are you a student? ننتبه بالجمع, okay? Are you students? Or we can say, are you doctors? Are you doctors? Yes, we are. Or are you students? Yes, we are. Are you students? Excellent, عبد الهادي. Are you? No, ليلى. بدنا ننتبه إنه نحن. Yes, excellent, Leyla. Sorry. Are you in class? Yes. Yeah. Are you? So we have different هذا. Are you friends? Yes, we are. ممتاز, ممتاز. Excellent. Excellent. Now let's go to number 4. Yes, they are. Yes, Nabil, are they students? Excellent. Yes, they are. Are they tired? Yes, they are. Excellent, Rosanna. Are they good? Yes, they are. Excellent, Abdul Nasser. Yes, excellent, Gina. Great. So all of you have good answers. عرفت كيف؟ فأنا حسب الإجابة عم بشكل السؤال، ودائما السؤال عم ببلش بالverb to be بفعل مساعد. ليش؟ لأنه الإجابة هي yes أو no حصرا. طيب number 5. No, I am not. Yes, Gina. Are you a teacher? Are you a student? Are you a doctor? It's excellent. No, I am not. Good. Great, guys. Great. So you see we have different answers. Yes, excellent, Diane. Are you eating? No, I am not. Excellent. Good. So you see we have different answers about that. Great. المهم الفكرة عم تصلكم صح. Excellent. Okay, now we have now something about the present simple tense. We were talking about verb to be. تمام، حكينا نحن عن الverb to be. But we have something about the present simple tense. Present simple tense. Just one thing, Gina, just to finish that thing. Okay, so S or plus SS gives excellent. So this is what we have here. This is very simple. Now here they said like the simple present tense is used to describe everyday activities and habits. Okay, so everyday activities and habits هي نقصد فيها نحن العادات اليومية. To make general statements of facts and to express opinions. Okay, so that's the point. So أنا معناتها present simple الحاضر البسيط نحن عم نحكي هون دائما بستخدمه أنا مع activities, everyday activities or habits and with facts and opinions. Facts الحقائق والopinions الآراء. Okay, so هذا يعني something which is always true. Now here we have like everyday activities and habits, like what? Everyday activities and habits. For example, Andres and Ricardo often study math together. Okay, so this is the point we have. So this is what everyday activity and habit. Okay, and we said the object always follows the verb, as we said here. Statement of fact. This is fact. Lou speaks 3 languages. Dave runs quickly. So these facts about those people. So with the first person singular object, always we use what? S. And with he, she, it, always we add S. Now opinion, I don't like the instructor. He doesn't teach math very well. These are opinions. I don't like something. He doesn't teach math very well. These are my opinions. So we use again what? Present simple. So with he, she, it, we use does not. With I, we use they, we use don't. You see, in negative sentences, we use do or does before not. Okay? So always in negative, we use don't and doesn't. With he, she, it, we use doesn't. Now, existing conditions, I hear music, he doesn't understand your question. خلينا نقول إنه مع أفعال الحواس, okay, I hear, like, love, etc. So we use present simple. So other verbs like Other verbs that describe an existing condition we have like, need, want, seen. يعني هدول الأفعال اللي ما بتاخذ استمرارية دائما بتيجي بالحاضر البسيط. هدول بعض الأفعال اللي بيجوا. Okay, so this is very simple. You see here we have some notes. Like most verbs add s to the simple form to make singular. She works. As we said, he, she, it, we add s. هلا في verbs ending in y إذا كان الفعل بينتهي ب y وقبله consonant حرف ساكن. Okay, بنغير ال y ل I and we add them es. For example, the verb carry. Okay, it becomes carries. ليش؟ لأنه منتهي ب y وقبله r ساكن، فبحذف ال y بضيف I then es. Try, try. هلا for verbs ending in s, z, sh, ch, x, o إذا كان عندي يعني الفعل بينتهي بأحد هذول النهايات فأنا بضيف es إذا كان عندي he, she, it. يعني مثلا he teaches, she passes, she goes. Okay. طبعا في عندي irregular verbs مثل في عندي be هو is والhave هو has. هذول irregular verbs. مثل قاعدة الجمع، يعني هذول النوت ينطبقوا على قاعدة الجمع نفس الشيء. تمام؟ ف this is the present simple. كثير بسيط. اوكي. اهم شيء اعرف انه انا مع الهي شي ات عم بضيف اس. طبعا اذا كان الفعل منتهي بهدول النهايات فبدي اضيف اي اس، واذا كان الفعل منتهي بواي وقبله ساكن بدي اضيف اي اي اس مع حذف الواي. اوكي. وبنستخدم البريزنت سمبل activities, habits, everyday activities, facts, opinions, and here we have some verbs that don't take ing. Do not take ing. And here aside about that, just let's do one or two of them. Okay. Not very important. Okay, this is in yes/no question, guys. In yes/no question. The same point. We have just the same thing. Okay? The present simple, but what is yes or no. هلا نحن بالفورت دي كنا عم نبلش ب am is are. هلا هون بما انه عندي البريزنت سمبل الحاضر البسيط عم ببلش ب do or does in question. طبعا نفس الشيء مع الهي she is does، مع I we you they we use do. اوكي. والاجابه عم بتكون yes you. طبعا yes والفاعل مع الاوكسيلياري فيرب. ما ننسى نفس الفكره بدي اياكم تقرأوا لي هذول القصص لانه يعني في تكرار عم بيصير فيهم. So don't worry about that. مثلا شوفوا لي هذا المثال ال A. Do this school have a cafeteria? Yes, it does. Or no, it doesn't. It only has a snack bar. Is the food good? No, it's not. And yes. طبعا هون لازم يكون في عندي does not do، لأنه أنا عندي this school هي مفرد فلازم أقول does this school. Does this school have a cafeteria? Yes, it does. فهون في عندي خطأ بدنا ننتبه إنه لازم يكون does not do. Okay. No problem, Gina. نفس الفكرة عم نحكي إنه Okay guys, طبعا نحن yes. نحن كنا عم نقول إنه عندنا نوعين من السؤال، قلنا yes no question و WH question، ما هيك؟ ال yes no question قلنا يلي ببلشوا ب إما auxiliary verb يعني هو verb to be. أما ال WH question فهن ببلشوا بأحد هدول ال WH words. بالquestion words. يعني اللي بيبلشوا بكلام بكلمة سؤال هي مثل who, what, where, etc. اوكي؟ بس كان عندي سؤال نبلش بأحد هدول النهايات. عفوا نبلش صار معناتها جواب هذا السؤال ليس yes or no، وإنما جملة كاملة عادية. يعني مثلا شوفوا who are your teachers Mr. Summers and Miss Lee. Ben and Tom. You see يعني ما في الجواب ما في عندي yes or no، لا جواب كامل يعني مؤلف من فعل وفعل أو كلمة. طبعا هون عم بيقولوا لي إنه who refers to people. Okay, who refers to people. Who can be the subject of the question. يعني أنا وقت عم أقول who are your teachers الwho هي الفاعل، هي بدل أسماء الأشخاص اللي من your teachers. Who helps you Ben and Tom. فهلا هون أنا عندي شخصين بس مع ذلك أنا حطيت اس للفعل، لأنه نحن who is usually followed by a singular verb. Okay, who is usually followed by a singular verb. Okay, فأنا لو كان عندي الجواب مؤلف من جمع فأنا هون بحط اس ما بيأثر. Okay, أهم شيء أعرف إنه أنا who هي للأشخاص. Who is used to talk about the object, refers to the object. For example, whom do you ask? My tutor. يعني هي أساس الجملة I ask my tutor. لوليا اس لأنه يعني أنا هون كأنه عم بطلب إنه الإجابة ما بعرفها. يعني أنا مثلا عم بقول لك who helps you مين عم ساعدك، فأنا ماني متوقع إنه ممكن يكونوا شخصين، لهيك أنا خلص بحط لها اس إنه كمفرد، بستخدمها كمفرد singular verb. يعني وقت بيكون الفعل اس معناته هو الفعل singular not plural. بس الإجابة ممكن تختلف، لو كانت plural بعدها ما بيأثر. أوكي؟ دائما لما بضيف للفعل اس معناته هو singular not plural. طيب هلا الهو نحن قلنا إنه I ask my tutor هي هيك أصل الجملة. فأنا وقت عم بقلكم بسألكم who do you ask؟ I ask my tutor. So whom refers to the object and whom is informal question. Yes لأن مفعول به. هلا ممكن حدا يسألني إنه شو الفرق بين الهو وهو، نفس الشيء، بس الهوم هي الفورمال كويستشن للأسئلة الرسمية، الهو هي للأسئلة يعني غير رسمية، ممكن نستخدمها بالإنفورمال سبيتش بس يعطوني نفس المعنى. مثلا what هي refers to things. What interests you? What is in the bag? What does she teach? Okay, you see, so what refers to things. Where refers to the place. Where is the snack bar? Where do we go now? It refers what to ask about places. And when to ask about what time. When are our papers due? When does class begin? So here is asked about what time. Why is asked about reasons. It refers to reasons. So for example, why is the building closed? Why does he come up so late? It refers to reason because it's a holiday, because he had to jump off to school. Now how refers to the degree of something. Degree. And it can refer to a state or condition. Or it can refer to a method. For example, when I say how do you get to school, أنا هون عم بسأل عن الطريقة ولا عم بسأل عن الحالة؟ عم بسأل عن الطريقة. How do you get to school? So it refers to method. مثلا وقت عم أقول how are you? It refers to a condition. For example, health. How are you? How is your math class? Yeah, how is your math class? Very hard. Not simple. Not easy. So here how refers to a degree. So معناتها الهاو ممكن تكون بتشير مثلا لdegree أو state or condition, for example health, or it can refer to a method. Okay, in this way. So هدول أنا لما بستخدمه بالسؤال معناتها أنا صار في عندي WH question. Okay, صار في عندي WH question إجابته ليست yes or no ولكن إجابة كاملة. اوكي مثلا تمرين اخير لنشوف كيف نطبق هدول الاشياء يعني كمان نفس الشيء جوابه بدي اشكل سؤال له باستخدام ال WH words these and the present simple. So Arjun, how are you? I'm very well, thanks. Look at number one. She is my English teacher. I mean, give me a sentence, give me a question, starts with WH word and present simple, and add a question to this answer. She is my English teacher. شو ممكن أقول أنا هون؟ No, she is. I'm talking about her here. I'm talking about her, not you. Who is she? Excellent, Abdul Hadi. Who is she? This is the answer. Who is she? She is my English teacher. Okay. تمام. ممكن أقول what's her job يعني ممكن أقول who is she وممكن أقول مثلا what does she do. ممكن أقول what does she do ومثلا what is her job. أوكي أو مثلا who is she يعني كل هالإجابات بتصير she is my English teacher. For example, number two, I walk to school. I walk to school. No, another question. How do you go to school? Yes, excellent. How, yes, Rana, excellent. How do you go to school? How are you? ما بنقول how are you موجودة. بدنا نستخدم ال present simple. How do you work to school? مثلا. What are you doing in the morning? How to get to school? How do you get to school, Abdul Hadi? Yes. How do you get to school? Or how do you go to school? Or how do you get to school? Excellent. مثلا number three, he teaches math. He teaches math. He teaches math. Yes, what can we say? He teaches math. No, Muhammad. He teaches math. بدنا نسأل نحن إنه هو شو يدرس؟ What does شو هالجملة الجيمة ما بأي لغة هي؟ What does he teach عبد الهادي؟ نقص الفاعل. What does he teach? What does he teach? He teaches math. هلا إذا بتلاحظوا السؤال أنا وقت سألت السؤال الفعل teach خليته بالمصدر. What does he teach? بس لما بالسؤال بالجواب عم بيكون إنه he is. What does he teach? He teaches math. أوكي؟ وضحت الفكرة؟ فبدنا ننتبه الفعل عم بيكون بالمصدر بالسؤال. أما بالجواب عم نحط له es إذا كان الفاعل he أو she أو it. Okay? Good, excellent. So we're going to stop here today. Thank you very much for listening and attending. We finished chapter 1. You can do the rest of the sentences yourself. Important. هدول العادة فيكم انتم تتدربوا بالبيت في حالكم للدرس القادم تحاولوا تحلوا هدول تكملوه للعشرة يعني شوفوا شو بيطلع معكم لحتى هيك بنكون خلصنا الشابتر 1. Great guys, thank you very much. So next time on Tuesday we're gonna start with chapter 2 hopefully. Thanks a lot for listening and attending. Love you so much guys and see you next time. Have a nice night. Bye bye.